You okay?
Good.
All right, so Raven, she was at death's door at the end of season 1. Everybody's been praying for her.
Thank you.
So what can you share kind of where things pick back up for Raven?
Well, just the fact that I'm sitting here is a good note. It's a good clue in. I guess, but you're absolutely right. Raven is at death's door, and the cool thing about this show is that it's not just like, oh, I'm dying one episode, the next episode, super imperfect, you know? Everything that happens in this show, you see the ramifications later on. Like, even Octavia's, like, from the snake bite, her leg, like, she still kind of limps around, you know what I mean? Like, and, like, Jasper, you know, being speared, he has, like, post-traumatic stress disorder. So I love that about it. So, what happened to Raven, Murphy shooting her and the bullet in her spine, definitely plays a giant card in the second season.
Well, didn't they announce during the panel that you're a regular this season? That's kind of a big clue.
Not again. See? Yeah. Dropping clues and you're picking them up. Sherlock.
It was on Twitter. It's out there.
Oh, it's out there now, yeah. Boom.
So that's kind of a great sign.
Yes, it is.
You're not going to be Coma Girl, though, right?
Am I going to what?
Coma Girl.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But, you know, our show is also willing to kill people. So, and that happens too, which I think is great, and I love it. So even though I am a series regular, it's kind of like no one's safe. None of the series regulars are safe. Even Clark's not safe. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, when they say this, you're picking up, are we picking up like seconds later or like an hour later?
I'd say we're like maybe a day or two. But for the most part, it's right there. Right there, yeah.
Well, who was Raven interacting with at the beginning of the season? If you can tell. If you can say.
That actually, I will tell you, it is the last person you think it would be. And that was pretty awesome. I remember getting the first episode, and I was just like, what? No way. So, yeah, it's the last person you think. I'll tell you that.
So Murphy's back then.
The cockroach?
He's the one that kind of put her in that position.
Well, that's true, but
maybe not Murphy then.
we'll have to see. We'll have to check that one out.
I'm trying to think who else would be the last person
The
you
last person
suspect.
you think. I know, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, so.
It could be one of the adults.
Let's wait and see.
So what are you kind of looking forward to as the season 2 plays out?
You know, I only know so much, and that's literally from getting Jason drunk and making him talk.
It works, doesn't it?
Tell me more. Yeah. So, and even that's subjective, and it's always changing. So we never even know. I was talking to other people before. In the last season, Raven was always supposed to die. Always. You know, the fact that it became regular and everything, that was never supposed to happen in any whatsoever storyline. I lived in a hotel for 6 months just because I always thought I'd be going home. So even though we have I mean, you're an actor, you know, it's your job, you know what I mean? I signed on for so many episodes, or I was booked for so many episodes, and that's just what happened. And I also think that also makes a great story, too, when you have those twists and turns, and you have characters that you meet and lose, and so I understand, I would never take it personally, you know, unless they're like, yeah, so we hate you, goodbye. But no. But with that said, you know, I know some things about second season, but it's almost like, it almost doesn't even matter, because nothing is in stone until we're shooting it. Even, you know, we get a script, we get changes on the day, easily, that are massive. So, yeah, we're kept on our toes a lot, and I like that too, because it really keeps the story fresh, always evolving. I would say for season 2 that, yeah, it evolves from season 1. It goes to so much more complexity as far as like character dynamics and a lot of character work for everyone individually. You're gonna see a new side of everyone that you didn't see in season 1. I think that's a really big revelation.
What was the most shocking moment for you from season 1?
There's so many. I mean, I'm like, so many are coming to me. I mean, when Charlotte died, I was like, oh, that happened. That was the thing. You know what it is? It's like now I kind of know some things for season 2, So there's clues in season 1 that I didn't even know would affect the second season. And so now I'm thinking, and there's scenes to where it's like, you don't even think to, alright, like Octavia's butterfly scene.
Okay.
I'm just going to say, you think it's like pretty and beautiful, and, you know, just think about it. And that's an interesting idea for season 2. So everything has ramifications. So that's what's shocking to me. It's like, he's right in front of my face the whole time, and you know.
Well, is there going to be a chance of possibly another romance for Raven this season?
I don't know. She hooks up a lot. Girl needs to chill. She needs to build some more moms. You know, I don't know. From what I am told, though, is that romance is kind of the last thing on everyone's mind. You know, we're all just, the main focus is just survival. And if the romance comes into it whenever they have a 5-minute break, some downtime, then so be it. But as far as I can tell, nothing on the horizon. And if there is something, I'd be shocked.
She just seems to be such a determined woman. If she wants something, she pursues it. So I can't see her saying,
Like
hey, I'm closing the door and left. Well, she was willing to try that.
Well, she was in a rough place. Yeah, no, I could definitely see that too, but I just think Raven's also very logical, you know, and I think, like, her mind makes sense to her, but her heart doesn't. So, and that's one thing I love about her, is her heart almost, she's fearless except for matters of the heart, and that's what freaks her out. So, you know, she learned a lot from the hookup with Bellamy, and she learned that wasn't a way to mend your broken heart. That was the opposite, you know, and that was her first time experiencing that. So, if anything, I think Raven shies away a bit from romance. She's not going to pursue it, even if she wants it. It will just surprise her. Oopsies.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.